What's up, guys? This is going to be a tutorial on how to do a mid bald fade for beginners, or pretty much just the easiest way that I can show and explain to someone. But yeah, this is my first ever video and I hope it does well. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, and right here we have the Andy Slimline Pros. I'm using them to put that bald guideline. Not going too high because it is a mid bald fade. But yeah, make sure to put an arch, like that goes like just below the occipital bone, or like, just add it because it'll contour to their head shape. And right here I have the cordless wall detailers, and I'm just using these things to just bald them out, man. And right here I got the Andy shavers. So the trimmers can only take off so much hair. They will leave a little bit of stubble, and that's what the shavers are for, to just take that stubble off and just completely make them bald. It makes a lot better of a transition in your fade as well. Okay, so right here I have my Babyliss Gold FXs. I'm going to be completely opening up the lever, and I'm going to be putting this guideline in just about a little over half an inch, I guess. But yeah, you're not blending yet, you're just putting in the guidelines right now. Okay, so here I slapped that one guard on. You're going to keep the lever open, and you're just going to be doing the same thing as you did before with that half. Just put it in and don't worry about blending at this time. Okay, so I slapped that 2 guard on, and what I have right here is the lever closed. So what you're going to be doing here is you're going to just run the clipper straight up the head, just taking off the rest of that top bulk area. Alright, so now we got the 1.5 guard on, and we're going to start off with the lever open. And so what you're doing right now is now you're blending, so now you're flicking out. And in a little bit I'm going to close that lever and just go right above that number 1 open, and it should lighten it up. Okay, so right here we slap back on the 1 guard, and you're going to keep the lever open or in a down position, And what you're gonna do is you're gonna flick that line out as much as you can. um, it's very faint at this point, but it's still there. It's more of like a detailing kind of thing. Alright, so right here we still have the number 1 on, but I completely close the lever, putting it in the upward position. And this is really going to lighten it up. It's not going to take the line completely out yet, but it is going to lighten it up a lot more so that there would be a better and greater transition. Alright, so we got our half guard on now. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to have the lever completely open and you're just going to clean up that top. Okay, so right here you're going to close it about halfway, and you're going to be going just under where you were flicking the previous time. Okay, so right here we're finally going to close the lever all the way. Don't use the whole blade. Try to just stick with your corners, because you know it'll make room for less errors. Okay, so now we have the just the open blade. You're gonna be going in with your corners again, just flicking and detailing that top line. And this is where it gets extremely tricky. This is where we're going to blend out that bottom line. You're just going to be completely closing the blade and just bump that bottom line up just a little bit more with your clipper, and then you're going to go in, open it up just a tad bit more, and that's when you're going to start flicking kind of outward, and that's when the blend is really going to start coming out. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the shear over comb technique, just to clean up that top bulk just a little bit more, lighten it up a little bit. This part is kind of self-explanatory though, but it does need a little bit of practice, and I don't really see too many barbers using this technique, and it makes a big difference in your fades. Alright, and here's the cut. I'm gonna be doing a time lapse on the other side because I already showed you one side, so I'm just gonna go over the other side really quick. Okay, so right here I'm just saturating his hair. I'm not really going to go too brief into this, but what I'm be doing is I'm just going to be evening out the top of his hair. Okay, so this part is pretty important. What you're going to be doing is you're going to comb all the hair to the side, and you're going to be combing through the side of his hair, basically just cutting off any overhangingness. It's going to make a big difference on the way he styles his hair and the way the fade looks. I saw a little line that I didn't blend in right. I do make mistakes still. I am still a barber student right now, so I'm still working on my own techniques and the way that I cut hair as well. Alright, this is the final cut. If I helped you guys out a lot, or a little bit even, please give this video a like. It is my first ever video on YouTube right now, and I plan on putting a lot more content out there. But yeah, see you guys soon.